Back in Madison, Big Ten Outdoor Track and Field Championships. That is the start of the men's 1,500-meter run. And the guy to watch, Alan Webb of Michigan, the freshman. Again, one of the most highly regarded high school runners ever in this country. Or if you're an old-timer, you can say at least since Jim Ryan. But he's good. He was highly recruited. And as we talked about in the open with Kathy Butler, a lot of speculation as to whether or not this will be his first and only appearance in the Big Ten Outdoor Championships.
It'll be interesting to see what he does here. He hung back completely in the heats of the 1,500. Very strategic.
It is Josh Spiker who started on the outside of the track that has moved into the pole, and he is leading right now. Let's set the field, give you an idea of the competitors that you're seeing in today's race. And here's the interesting thing as you look down the field. None of the top 8 from last year are back for this race this year, with the exception of Andrew McKessock from Minnesota. All these runners are freshmen and sophomores. There are 6 freshmen in this race.
400 meters. Spiker.
It is just flat out amazing.
Webb on the inside.
Spiker is leading,
McKessock
and then running in second right now from Illinois is Nick Gow and Alan Webb.
They seem to be slowing it down here. Everyone's getting really bunched up.
Half laps to go.
Alan Webb seems to be quite well out of trouble on the inside there. It's a nice place to run.
Yeah, he's just kind of being casual. He's letting the Minnesota guys go out to his right, and he's keeping an eye right in the back of Spiker's head.
Yeah, Spiker, I mean, he has the hometown crowd here, so maybe that's why he's jumped right to the front.
Well, the Badgers claim the championship in the form of Bethany Brewster in the women's 1,500 meters. Let's see if they can get 2.
The conditions are definitely good here today. Bethany Brewster ran a personal best in that women's 1,500.
2 laps to go.
See if the men can do the same thing. I don't think we'll see Webb running anything close to what he ran when he ran 3:53 last summer to break the collegiate or the high school American record.
3:53 by a high schooler.
That's in the mile, not the 1,500.
But it's an unbelievable time, and it just shows you the potential that this young man has. Spiker continues to lead. Gow of Illinois right on his shoulder, running in second. Martin Robeck, the sophomore from Minnesota, is running third. Alan Webb is running fourth right now. The other Minnesota runner is Neil Hanson, another sophomore. You start getting a little bit, he's starting to look around a little bit. I think Alan Webb's getting a little bit concerned, but he's got a lot of traffic around him.
The other important thing in this race is the team competition. You've got Minnesota, who've got 3 guys in here. They really need these guys to come in the top 8 and score.
And remember, Minnesota got off to a wonderful start by winning the 4x100. Robeck decides, and a collision as one of the Minnesota runners goes down. Robeck had taken the lead while his teammate, Neil Hanson, was dumped down to the track. And while all that is going on up at the front of the pack, we've had a change in the lead. Robeck ran out and took the lead, but he was immediately run down from behind.
Webb seems to be struggling a little bit here. We'll see what happens when he starts to pour it on.
He's pouring it on right now. Alan Webb was 5th a moment ago, and now with about 250 meters to go, he is challenging for the lead in the backside.
Got the Wisconsin runner coming around as well. He's really going to give them a run as well.
John Jefferson, the freshman from Indiana, has come out of nowhere. He's taken the lead in this race. He fought off one challenge from Webb. Now he's trying to do it again, and Spiker is coming along on the outside. It's going to be a sprint down the straightaway. 75 meters to go. Alan Webb has the lead. Jefferson is second. Spiker is trying to catch Jefferson.
Spiker's gone down.
Webb first. Jefferson second. Robeck is third. Spiker gets back up. He will finish. So we see 2 of the finalists hit the track during the race. Alan Webb, boy, he looked like he was in trouble with about 300 meters to go. Jefferson took the lead, but Alan Webb runs him down unofficially 3:49, 3:1. Boy, there were all sorts of people going down in this race, and it was 4 different leaders during the course of the 1,500 meters.
Yeah, it was that last 400. I mean, it was all freshmen.
Neil Hanson is the first one to go down, and what's amazing is nobody went down with him.
Webb was caught up in that fall, though. He tripped, so that's why he was so far back with 300 to go.
But here's the thing, is look at Alan Webb. He was in 5th place, and this is where he starts to pour it on. And this gets interesting because Alan Webb actually has to chase down Robeck, who was in front. But John Jefferson sees Webb coming. Look at the spurt that Jefferson puts on to hold the lead, and then Webb just decides, okay, I'm going to wait until this turn is over, and then I'm going to come back and get you the second time. So they come around the final turn, and here's the last sprint, and Spiker just overstrode.
Spiker just lost his legs, and Webb looked really good coming through to win there.
Alan Webb, the freshman, the highly regarded freshman. He's a Big Ten champion after he wins the outdoor men's 1,500 meter crown. Let's go back.